Welcome to Medigap TV, real answers about Medicare in plain English. Hi, I am Lauren Marms, and I have been a licensed Medicare specialist for 17 years. If you've been shopping for a Medicare supplement here in Wisconsin, you've probably run into something confusing. You hear everybody talking about Plan G. Your brother in another state has Plan G. The whole country seems to be on Plan G, and then you go looking for it here and you can't find it. So does Plan G exist in Wisconsin or not? Well, the name doesn't, but the coverage sure does. And today I am going to show you exactly how that works. So let's clear this up right away. There is no plan called Plan G sold here in Wisconsin. If an agent tries to sell you one by that name, that's a red flag because it doesn't exist in our state. But here's the good news. You can build the exact same coverage that the rest of the country calls Plan G. You just build it a little differently here. So you're not missing out on anything. You just take a different road to get there. Now you might be wondering why Wisconsin does things differently in the first place. It comes down to this. Wisconsin is one of only 3 states in the whole country that doesn't use the lettered plans like Plan G and Plan N. The other 2 are Minnesota and Massachusetts. Every other state uses those plan letters, but our 3 states got to set up our own system years ago, and we kept it. So it's not better or worse. It's just our own way of doing it. And once you understand it, it's actually pretty flexible. So here's how it works instead. Rather than picking a plan letter off a list, in Wisconsin, you build your own plan. You start with what's called the base plan. And that base plan is the same core coverage no matter which insurance company you go with, which actually makes it easier to compare. Then from there, you add optional pieces called riders, and those riders fill in the gaps and bring you up to whatever level of coverage you want. Think of it like building a house. The base plan is your foundation, and the riders are the rooms you add on. And the base plan already does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Right out of the gate, it covers your Part A hospital coinsurance, and it covers your Part B 20%, which is the part Medicare leaves on your shoulders for your doctor and outpatient care. On top of that, it covers your skilled nursing coinsurance, your hospice care, your first few pints of blood, and 40 home health visits a year. So before you add a single rider, you've already got a solid base of coverage working for you. Now here's where we build it up to a Plan G. To match what the rest of the country calls Plan G, you add 4 specific riders on top of that base plan. The first 2 are the Part A deductible rider and the Part B excess rider. And the next 2 are the home health rider and the foreign travel rider. Let me walk you through what each one actually does for you, because these are the pieces that take you from good coverage to Plan G level coverage. Let's start with the 2 that protect the most money. The Part A deductible rider covers the $1,736 hospital deductible, and that's a big one, because without it, you would pay that out of your own pocket every time a new hospital benefit period starts. Then there's the Part B excess rider. That one covers the extra amount a doctor is allowed to charge above the Medicare approved amount if they don't accept Medicare assignment. These 2 riders close the biggest dollar gaps you've got. And that's why I always make sure folks understand them first. And real quick, if you're finding this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss a video. Now let's round it out with the last 2. The home health rider takes those 40 home health visits the base plan gives you and extends them all the way up to 365 visits a year, which is a real comfort if you ever need that kind of care at home. And the foreign travel rider covers emergency medical care when you're outside the country, up to a $50,000 lifetime limit. So if you like to travel, or you spend part of the year somewhere warm, that's the piece that protects you over the border. Put all 4 of these riders on your base plan, and you've built yourself a Wisconsin Plan G. Now here's the part I really like about our system. You don't have to build the full Plan G if you don't want to. Maybe you would rather keep your monthly premium a little lower, and you're comfortable taking on a small copay here and there. In that case, you can add fewer riders or add a copay rider instead and build yourself a Plan N that costs you less every month. That flexibility is really the upside of the Wisconsin system, because you're not locked into one package. You build what actually fits your life and your budget. So let's bring it all together. The truth is, there's no single best build for everybody. The right combination of riders really depends on your own situation, your health, whether you travel, and what you want to spend each month. Somebody who's on the road half the year needs that foreign travel piece, while somebody who never leaves the county might skip it. That's why a quick review with someone who knows this system can show you exactly which riders are worth it for you and which ones you can leave off. So, if you would like some help building the right Wisconsin plan for your situation and to compare rates, that's exactly what we do. And we do it every day right here in Wisconsin. You can call or text us at 920-545-4884, and we'll walk through your options and build it together. Or if you would rather set up a time, the link is in the description below. There's no pressure and no cost, just straight answers from folks who know this system inside and out. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.